Today I'm going to talk to you about my end of year review with God's Design. This is our science curriculum that we used this year, and we only used our planet Earth. So this is the 4th edition. You can now get God's Design, Heaven and Earth in one giant book with all 3 categories together, but I just prefer to have them broken up so it's not so big. I can pull out just the Planet Earth section and not feel overwhelmed with a gigantic book. So the 4th edition comes with a teacher book, a textbook, and printable worksheets that you need to go on and print out the worksheets. It's not too bad because I think there's only like 24 sheets that you need to print out for the entire year. I'm just showing you here what the layout is for the textbook. So it has nice bright colors and pictures in it. So here is the teacher book. I'll just do a little flip through so you can see the layout. It just has the answers in it and the supply list at the back, along with some resources. And here are the printed sheets that you go ahead online and print out for if they ask you to complete some sort of worksheet for the lesson. So each God's Design comes with a beginner's edition as well. So I just wanted to show you the comparison between the beginner level and just the normal elementary level. So you can see it's very, very simple, very big wording. They have copy work as opposed to just the elementary version here. So it's much smaller print. Deeper questions, some activities in the older ones, and of course it goes into much more detail than the beginner text. So now I'm going to tell you some pros that we really love about God's Design. So the really big thing that I love about this science curriculum is how it is from a creationist point of view, but they don't just tell you the creation point of view. They tell you what evolution is. In every single lesson, they interweave evolution and creationist into there, and they even explain like the holes that are in the evolution theory of science. So apologetics is interweaved into all of it, and I just love that. So the teacher book really just has the answers in there to the questions that are at the end of the lessons and the supplies that you'll need if you have an experiment coming up. So at the back of the teacher book, there is a master list of all the things that you need to gather for every single lesson's experiment or hands-on activity. And it also has suggested books and videos. A lot of them are biblical creationist books, which we really, really loved. And I've been slowly collecting the books. So a pro for God's Design is how short the lessons are. I love how it's not overwhelming and it's usually just a page or 2. A con for me would be they are a bit wordy and have some complicated words that I usually have to end up adapting or changing for the kids. Another con for me is the worksheets. They're kind of just a little bit plain, but they make up for it with the hands-on activities. So that is my review. Let me know if you guys have any questions.